Barak, these nominations, how have they gone for you? How would you say they have been? We've seen for the first time, if you like, this question of negotiated democracy. People have been told to stand down for others. What would you say these nominations have been for you? How do you sort of profile it for us?
Thank you very much once again, James Smart. When we look at the nominations across the parties, we are seeing expressions such as confusion. We are hearing things like turmoil and so on, which I think is not exactly fair to the political parties, regardless that they are ODM, they are Jubilee, or they are UDA. Because we have seen that even the IEBC, with all the wherewithal at its disposal, has never had an election that has not had irregularities, that has not been marred with illegalities, and that has not had outcomes that have not been overturned by the courts. And so when you look at an entity like a political party with limited resources at its disposal, at a time that the country has been going through fuel crisis and that logistics have been very difficult, at a time when the economy is doing very badly and they have to mobilize financial resources to undertake party primaries of this kind, it's a good effort.
It's a good
when
effort.
we look at issues like negotiation, like direct tickets, these are things that exist in the various parties' rule books, and those regulations were filed with the IBC quite a while back. It is too late to complain about it.
Too late to complain about. Ambrose, for the first time, everyone expected this sort of big day that we all have had, you know, everyone going to the nomination on one day. It's a bloodbath, candidates stealing, you know, each other's ballot, you know, chaos, and then winners are announced. That didn't happen so much this time. Would you say this is a step forward for democracy? Others are arguing that the fact that people are not able to, you know, nominate and go to the ballot, if you like, you know, universal suffrage, there's a bit of stifling of democracy.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me here. I would look at the current nominations on the basis of the past. That is the only way you can say it is good, it is bad, it is fair, it is unfair. From the multi-party democracy, 1992 coming up onwards, you'd be able to say that there has been quite an improvement. This one, I would look at it in view of the difficulties enumerated by my brother, Barak. You'd be able to say that they have done fairly well. Why? Take, for instance, the negotiated democracy. I think it is more humane. It is more businesslike. It is much better than it was earlier, where you hear. In 2007, when I was running against Professor Nyong'o, I just heard that, oh, he has been given direct ticket. And we fought and we caused mayhem and beat up people.
What happened to you?
Oh, one day it will be in the books. Go and ask. We were ready and we were winning and we could win and we were prepared.
Yes.
We were told he's been given ticket.
Yes. But that was negotiated democracy.
No, that was not negotiated. I didn't know. And when we caused mayhem, the owner of the party called us. He called me and told me, if you have touched that your thing between your legs and you find it full, go and start your party. So when you look at what we have done today, you would be able to say, yeah, I think it is decent. Some people, you say, look at it. Look at some form of opinion poll. It could be right or made up. But we are taking into account several things. Maybe the party needs somebody's helicopter, which James Matt does not have. Maybe all these things. That is one aspect. The other one, they have done it in a systematic way in certain areas so that so much chaos has been eliminated.
Yes.
And people should remember that these parties do not have that kind of resources to hold. They don't to hold.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Yes. If you look at IBC, they don't even have 1% of what IBC uses to conduct elections. So there is a way forward. I see like the Migori lady complaining that she's been waiting for the last 15 years. Somebody should better tell her that those are not our supporters. Those are party supporters. There's somebody who owns those supporters. That's why she has been losing, they has been mistreating her, and there's nothing much she can do. But the day she's able, the day she's able, she'll walk out, take independent, or go to another party and win.
Right.
But now she also knows that when you are where she is, all the many votes belong to Baba. So you can't walk out. So I think they have done fairly well in difficult circumstances. We hope there will be improvement. But I continue urging the people, some of the party nightmares we are having is because they are too beholden to parties. Such that when you get, let's say, an ODM ticket, you are in. Areas where the parties don't matter much, you find the parties are very careful in doing their nominations. They are very careful. They want fairness because they know you do it badly,
you're out.